let your imagination soar as we dive deep into the captivating world of Disney parks. It's time for the Extra Magic Hour podcast, where the fun never ends and the magic is limitless.
Oh, howdy, hey there, welcome.
Hello.
This is the extra Magic Hour shoe.
We had a little bit of a break again. We're sorry.
Speaking of breaks, I won't be here again on Monday because I'll be on a break.
This is true. So that means you have to wait again. The suspense will kill you.
This might become a bi-monthly show.
So, yeah, who knows?
Yeah,
we'll see.
Well, actually, you're going to get two this week because I recorded another show with a friend of mine who started a new podcast. So I had him on. So you're going to get two extra Magic Hours. This show, we're going to talk about the top 10 most expensive hotel restaurants at Walt Disney World. Last week we spoke about lounges, and now we're at restaurants.
This was a great idea.
This was a great idea, James. James put this list together. I just tuned it.
A little editing.
Yep, we're going to go in reverse order. We're going to go 10 to number 1. And I'm going to start
as we should.
I'm going to start with number 10, which is Il Milano, the New York Trattoria. This is over at the Swan Dolphin place, if you know where that is. This is about $70 to $140 per person, depending on what you order, obviously. This is big Italian dishes, big portions, which is true. Still pricey. It's the entry level of this list, if that gives you any idea where this list is going.
You can only go lower from here, folks. I mean, definitely higher.
But I've been to this restaurant. I'm sure you have, too.
I have not.
You have not?
No, I have not.
Okay.
I'd have to say it's a list item. Every time I see it, I don't know why I don't go. But I don't. Why don't you go? And I still want to do it.
Yeah. It's been a little while since I've been here, but...
I might have to fix that situation.
Yeah. The last time I was there, I had the chicken parm, and it was not that fantastic.
No.
It was just... It was just... I don't... Yeah. And I haven't really been back since. So maybe if we have to go for a research trip, we'll have to go for a research trip.
we oh darn.
Yeah.
What will we do?
Yeah, exactly. All right.
So would you consider this a formal dining or at least business casual?
Yeah, at least business casual.
I mean, I know it's in the parks, so it's
a
little bit difficult to, make everything formal.
It's at the Swan and Dolphin. I mean, wear a nice
get
shirt.
What you ask.
Yeah, wear a nice shirt. That's all I'd say.
Wear a nice polo.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go in with your pool outfit that you just took out of the nice pool over there, but
yeah, probably not. Probably not that.
I'm pretty sure you won't get very far past the door.
I don't know.
We'll see. Who knows?
Yeah.
They might not care, depending on how much they're willing to take.
Sometimes money is better than...
It's a universal language, they tell me.
That's the truth. It's the truth. So...
all right. Number 9. Topolino's Terrace, Flavors of the Riviera. This is up on the Topolino Tower on the Riviera. Yes, because I read it and I still had to look like I thought about it.
Yep.
So, price range here is between $75 and $140 per person. This is for a dinner. Rooftop dining with French Italian flair, and dinner is where the bill creeps up. Also, there's a nice viewing out the back of the restaurant too as well. But I have been here. I know you have been here. Yeah. I do personally enjoy the food. I think it's really good. It's well done.
Yeah, I do like Topolino. Yeah, Topolino's very good. I did enjoy it there. They do have a pretty good breakfast too. It's a character breakfast.
I was just gonna say that too.
Yeah. which is not $75. It's a little bit less.
Less for the kids, maybe not us.
Yeah. You do get some pretty good views from their rooftop dining.
You might have to make that the next list, Tony.
Yeah. Yeah.
Top 10 character dining spots on Walt Disney World property.
Yeah, we can do that too.
Yeah.
There's plenty of them.
Join us in 2 weeks when we call this one in.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I'm working on coming up with some good stuff.
Yeah, if you can go like to this one around sunset-ish, so that you can get a nice daytime view, and then let the sun set, and then you get the nighttime view.
A nice little golden hour, they say.
Yeah, it's a good view. It's a good view.
So you get the photos, and you get the
food.
Picturesque and the food. Yep.
Next up, number 8 is the Yachtsman Steakhouse. This is $80 to $105. This is over at the Yacht Club Hotel at Disney. This is a classic steakhouse. You will see them actually cutting. They hand cut their steaks. They do dry age them there in their own little refrigerator. As always, it's a steakhouse, so everything is a la carte. So if you order a steak, you're going to get a steak on a plate. If you want sides,
broccoli, you get broccoli.
Then you order sides, because the only thing that comes with your steak is steak.
Sauces are extra too, folks. Don't even.
Sauces are extra. So that's why $80 is a good starting point, because once you start adding sides and sauces and all the other things, an appetizer, it'll start creeping very quickly. So, but it's very good. It's very good. Right now, it's down for refurbishment, so don't be going to try to make an appointment. The other thing too, I'll tell you, is right next to Yachtsman is a good lounge called the Cruise Cup, and they have a very good food menu there. If you're not looking to go inside the Yachtsman, you can actually eat in Cruise Cup, and they have some very good dining right there in the lounge. So try that. All right, number 7.
Number 7, Flying Fish. By the way, I have not been to Yachtsman too as well. It's on the list. There's a lot of lists here. Let's say the number 7's also hasn't.
My list has got 4 that I haven't been to. 4.
I know one of the 4. I think it's 1. So, and number 7 is also on this list for me.
Oh, Mama
Number
mia.
7 is Flying Fish, from $80 to $160 per person.
Mm-hmm.
It is a upscale seafood restaurant.
Correct.
So it's quietly one of the better meals on property. I've actually heard, I think, from you and a few other people, that it's one of the better places to eat on Disney property that is actually part of a hotel.
Yeah.
As far as seafood, I guess.
Yeah, I would say the food is as good as California Grill, and probably on some nights better than California Grill, which is on this list, I think, later. I think they redid their menu, I think, like maybe last year, and it's even better, if that's even possible. And it's funny because friends of ours who came down for the winter went there twice. That's how good the food was. So they went back, and then the following week they went back again because they enjoyed it so much. So that's telling you how good the food is. And it's not a super huge place. It sits right on the boardwalk.
Yep.
It's Flying Fish, Abracadabra, and Trattoria El Forno.
Yep. 3
right in a row.
Yep.
So, but it's a good place. Definitely put that on your list. Number 6 is Jico, the cooking place. This is in the Animal Kingdom Lodge, the Jamba House. This is $80 to $170 per person. This is African-inspired cuisine. Very unique flavors that you won't find anywhere else on Disney property, which is very true. Their filet mignon is very different than all the other filet mignons you will get on property.
Exactly.
And they do have very unique flavors and dishes. It's a must try. You say, oh, it's African inspired stuff, but I think
it's not what you expect. You say it's African inspired, but what you get from what you experience is two totally different things.
Yeah, I think they've dumbed it down for travelers, U.S. travelers. Let's call it that. Okay, because I think these flavors could be a lot bolder and a lot spicier. But I think in order for people to come back, they've kind of tamed it. Okay, so, but if you are an adventurous person, an adventurer eating, well, there are some unique things here that you can't get anywhere else on Disney property.
And I know we've both been there several, multiple times, and we enjoy it definitely. Yeah. So,
and they also have a very interesting wine list if you like wine.
Yeah.
You could find some wines you can't find anywhere else on property as well.
African inspired too from there too as well. So
yep, very much so. So
all right, number 5, Citricos. This is located at the Grand Floridian.
Yeah,
prices range from $90 to $180 per person. This is a refined, elegant, and consistently strong, and is often overshadowed, but shouldn't be.
Yep.
I think this is one of those, like, I guess you call hidden gem kind of places.
Yeah.
That it's something you don't really think of first. I know.
No, not with the other places that are there. When you hear Victorian Alps, that's what you hear when you hear Grand Floridian.
Yeah, or Narcosis, you hear that too.
Yeah. But this is the third upscale restaurant at the Grand Floridian. Yeah. It is also Mary Poppins themed. Was 2 years ago they completely refurbished it. It's now Mary Poppins themed inside. And I guess the food is it has a French flair to it, is what I would call it, I guess. Or I would call it French flair. But everything's good. Everything is fantastic here. The one thing I do like is the bread. It's Kalamata bread, which is an olive bread, which is fantastic. I love a good Kalamata bread. So, all right, number 4 is Narcosis. This is 100 to 200 per person. This is a seafood and a steak place with your Seven Seas Lagoon view. This is classic Disney date night energy. So this is the small rotunda that sits outside the main building right on the water. Number 1. Number 2, it is tiny. I think it only seats like 80 people tops. There's no seating outside, but there is a big wraparound porch. So if you do go late enough, they turn off the lights in the restaurant and they pipe in the fireworks show. So that's a bonus. So you can have dinner and the fireworks and watch right from the balcony of the restaurant. You can get seafood steak combos here. It is fantastic. I love it. I've been there a couple times, and they too also recently, probably within the last 2 years, updated their menu and even made it better than it was before. Now, after they updated it, they found that they were getting some feedback on some items, so they tweaked a couple items. But we went back a second time after they made those changes, and it was still fantastic. So give it a shot. Top 3.
I think we went there once, but it was a different menu.
Yes.
Wasn't
very
it was like it was a prefixed, I think, right? We went, or this is something like that. It was way, I don't even know how long. We might have gone
for when they were doing the Sunday brunch.
Yes, I think that was it, the brunch.
Yes, we were doing the Sunday brunch.
That was
which
really
no
good.
longer exists there.
And it should. It really should.
But
it
not
won't,
the way
but
it
it
was.
should.
Not in the form it was, because that was just crazy stupid. The way they were doing it at this restaurant is...
That was chaos.
They didn't want to do a brunch menu, so they had a breakfast menu, and everything was an entree, like a breakfast entree, and you ordered as many as you want for the one price, like $79. Plus, like at the end, the waitress was like, "Well, if you want to order one more or take it to go, we can do that too."
Oh yeah,
and we were like, "What?"
I remember that.
I'm like,
they did not care.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I'll take a meal to go. I was like, what is
How
it, like
many can
Olive
I
Garden, buy
take?
one entree, get one free?
Yeah, are you going to let me take more? Because I am down.
Yeah, so, but yeah, definitely go there for dinner. I don't think they're doing breakfast anymore. I think they gave that up. I think they were doing it because 1700 was closed. And now the 1700 is open.
1900? Yeah,
1900,
it's open again, yeah.
Yeah, once that opened, they shut down their breakfast. So
I've been there for dinner when it reopened.
Yeah. All right, we're in the top
It's
3.
really good. Yeah, we are. All top 3.
Boop,
Tony has
boop.
almost been to.
All of these.
All right.
Except for one.
Yeah, I said almost. Number 3, California Grill. Price point $100 to $200 per person. This is now, because it wasn't before, a prefix plus Magic Kingdom fireworks.
Yeah.
You are paying for the experience, and it does deliver. I mean, the view out here is amazing.
Yes.
You can't ask for better than this, any closer than that, unless you have a giant lock-off bedroom or Grand Villa facing.
Or Cinderella
Never mind.
Suite.
That's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
And then I think they still have the ability. You can still walk over to the viewing deck, right?
Yeah.
Outside.
Either side.
Either side
Deck. Has a viewing
that
deck.
viewing deck is still only available now to sitting guests, right? You can't just walk up there.
No, you cannot walk up there. You have to be a guest that has done it.
You have to be a reservation.
Yeah. So if you have like a 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock reservation and fireworks aren't until 9 o'clock, you just save your receipt and they will allow you to come back up at 9 o'clock. So
that's good.
You know, a lot of people say, "Oh, I try to get a time." Don't worry about it. If you have to get the 6 o'clock reservation, have your dinner, go do something else, and then come back at 9 o'clock with your receipt, and they will let you go out to the observation deck. It's
which
easy
is nice.
as that.
That's good.
Yeah, and as James mentioned, this price fix now, which I despise. I hate price fixed at this restaurant. The other thing, I don't
think there's price fix you do like, is there?
There is not a price fix I do like.
Okay, I just want to double check on these things.
But I specifically hate it here more than anywhere. This restaurant was known for their great California entrees and their sushi, and they have destroyed both of those things. We went. What was it, last year or the year before? I don't know, maybe last year, the beginning of last year. And it was horrible. The food was horrible. And we said it to the waitress, we said it to the manager, said it to everybody. This food is horrible. And then we went back because I'm like, maybe that was just a mistake. And it was better. It wasn't great, but it was better. But I just wish they would bring back the sushi menu.
Places.
Listen, there was 3 places on property that I lived: California Grill, Terratoni Lounge, and Top of the World. On any given night, I was in any one of those 3 places. There were many times I...
2 of them are in the same place.
I understand that.
Not connected, kinda, but not really.
Connected by a bridge, but I understand.
Fair. Close enough.
We used to go, and we used to just sit at the bar, or there was the area in front of the bar that was the lounge. and they had smaller tables, but 2 or 3 of us would go, and we would order a couple of plates of sushi and have a couple of drinks. That is now gone. The only way you can get up there is with a dining reservation, or if there is actually room at the bar. They won't let you go up there and stand behind the bar or around the bar. That actually you have to be seating at the bar now. And they ruined it because it was one of the best places on property to get sushi, and they've totally destroyed that. Now you have to go to like Marimoto's, and you can't get a reservation there either. So,
well, we just go to a bowling lane.
Yes,
and it's pretty much better than a lot of it out there.
Yes.
I hate to say it.
That is very true. That is very true. That is very true.
Which
underestimated sushi at a bowling alley.
I do not like saying bowling lane because if anybody's listening to this, I literally probably made your head spin. But please, please give it a try. I've had plenty of people come back to me and say, "Wow, I don't know why, but this is good."
Yeah, I know. It's they just opened up a brand new Walmart by me, and it's got this huge sushi thing, and I'm like Walmart and sushi, I would not ever say in the same sentence. Like, I went for Walmart to get sushi. No.
I mean, everybody's doing
bowling alley
if
sushi's
one,
hard.
if one person does it, the other one is. I say, who's been doing it for years.
Yeah, Publix.
So,
and I think it's the same company as Sushi that's doing it. So I should probably just.
I mean, if it's them, then it's fine. I would say it can't be that. If they're the one doing it, because then they manage it.
Yeah, and it's always empty. So I can't say that stuff's probably been sitting there for a week. It's always empty. So I'm assuming either selling it or they're throwing it out at the end of the day. I don't know which one, but it's empty.
I don't think they're throwing it out. I think it's just sold. I really do.
Probably because they're doing
I'd never see anybody not take sushi, at least from Publix. It's always gone.
Yeah, it's always gone there too.
And Wednesday? How can you beat that?
Yeah, it's a pretty good deal.
How do you beat that? It is a good deal.
Yeah.
So,
because typically, the $5.99 rolls, you get 2 of them. It's the price of a regular one on Thursday. All right, let's talk.
This is very true.
Let's talk about number 2 on the list. This is Kappa. This is at a Disney resort. It's called the Four Seasons. And yes, it's on Disney property. It exists on Disney property. It's where all the Richie Rich live over in Golden Oak. This is a 4-star Michelin restaurant. I was recently there, and I'll tell you the story in a second. So it's a Michelin-starred Spanish steakhouse. Arguably the best food on restaurant property. And that is not a lie. And that's not me saying it. That is the Michelin people saying it. Because they got their 4th Michelin star this year. I've been there.
That's great.
About 4 times because it is expensive. I'm not going to lie. I currently don't know what their Wagyu price is. It's probably like 30, well, maybe more now. It's probably closer to $45 an ounce.
Sounds about right.
So when you order like a 9-ounce steak, it's expensive. It's expensive. I'm not going to lie to you, kids. One time I ordered just 1 ounce because I just wanted to try it. And
it's like eating butter.
Yes. And their Wagyu is not, and I repeat, not from the United States. It is flown in daily from Japan. Years ago, the food and beverage director flew to Japan and made a deal with a specific Wagyu farm, and they get their beef flown in from Japan daily. For all I know, it sits in first class on a plane because they just don't care.
No, it's probably got its own plane. I'll be honest with you.
Because
it has a jet.
Yeah, the Four Seasons doesn't care about price because they're just going to pass it on to you.
As they thought you got rid of the Concorde, no, it's still alive. Yeah. Don't worry.
Yeah. But they have very unique dishes up there. It's an open kitchen, so you can see all the food being made. They have a cocktail menu that's ludicrous. Some drinks like have 6, 7, 8 ingredients into it. They're muddling stuff. They're smoking stuff. They're grinding stuff. They're nitrogen stuff. It's just, to get a drink, it takes effort.
It's an art.
It's
an art form.
It's an art. They have a fabulous, fabulous wine list. They have a balcony area. One area is a little bit large. It's got seats outside, and then there's a smaller area. They do not get the music from the fireworks, so you can see the fireworks, just can't hear anything. So if you're like me, I have the songs on my phone, and I just...
And you know when to time it.
I just hit the wishes button or the happily ever after button when it starts, and I'll just, play my own version of the
go
stuff.
from there.
Yeah, stuff in there. But highly recommend reservations if you do go there. Currently, the manager is Chris. You can ask, tell Chris that Tony from the Disney Parks Podcast and James from Disney Parks Podcast sent you, and maybe he'll treat you nicer. I don't know. He treats everybody nice. Maybe he'll just treat you nicer than he does me. I don't know. But I definitely recommend this restaurant 100%. If you're looking for a really, really good, great for a very special occasion, anniversary or something like that, or your 15th birthday or something. So, all right, number one. Neither one of us have been there, right?
And it will. I don't know what year it will be, but hopefully 1 year, if you can get a reservation first.
Yeah, reservation is probably the hardest part.
6 months, about 6 months out, I think, usually.
Yeah. Listen, I have there. You're supposed to make reservations online or on the app. I have a secret phone number to the reservation line for this restaurant.
Oh, it must be nice.
That I am not sharing on this podcast, so no.
Or ever.
No. Someone was nice enough to trust me. They're like, if you need a reservation, don't do it through the app. I have a secret phone number. Secret. Oh, thank you. I'll take that, please.
Oh, hey.
So, I talk about this restaurant, James.
Well, if y'all haven't figured it out by now, number one will be the Victoria and Albert's dining experience.
Yes.
I think it's an experience.
Yes.
Because from what I've heard, it's an experience.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Prices only start at $295 to about $425 per person.
Yeah. It's like going to Remy on a cruise ship. That's what it is.
If not worse.
Yeah.
It's like buying half the cruise ship at this point.
Right.
So this would be the crown jewel of hotel restaurants on property. This is also located in the Four Seasons. Also located in the Grand Floridian. I mean, it could be over there, but it's over here at the Grand Floridian. Multi-hour tasting menu, world-class servers. And it's, like we said, it's not just dinner. It's an event.
Yeah. And there's two... Oh, I think there's three. I know there's at least two spaces. There's the regular dining room, and then there's the chef's table. The chef's table can seat up to 10. So when you make that
three.
Yeah, and I think there's another area.
I think there's a piano room too.
Yeah. And I think the dining room itself is price fixed. Like that $295 is per person, and it's like a 6-course tasting menu. For the chef's table, they will completely make a custom menu for your group. And one time I was invited, and I didn't want to go because I didn't want to suit up for dinner. And now I do it on cruise ships, so
now you,
me.
Now you
stupid
do
me.
it whenever.
Yeah. But I've only heard very good things. And the executive chef that started this whole shenanigans is now retiring from Disney and leaving. So, I mean, right now...
What are we going to do?
I don't know. Somebody else is running the restaurant right now, but they're not going to have him to pick his brain anymore because he is departing Disney. He's done. He's out.
He served his years.
Yeah. I don't know how long, but it's been quite a long time.
I'm sure long enough.
Yeah. So that's the top 10.
I think I got a few here that maybe are new, but we haven't had to the list, and because they've been recently added. You might have went to this one, Amer at the Swan Reserve.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
How and the price range was that between $35 and $59.99, Mediterranean style.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was good.
It was good.
Yeah. It wasn't bad. It was a Marriott. It was still owned by Marriott back then too.
Yeah. I mean, where it should be is on the rooftop, like we said before. It's not. It's on the bottom floor, but what can you do? We can't say nothing.
I was like, wait. When I went there, I was like, oh, it's not. No, they moved it.
They just took an elevator and dropped it down to the floor. This is a moving restaurant, right? It goes up when we eat. No, sir, it's stuck here.
They couldn't have just moved it recently because you can't just move a kitchen from the 16th floor down to the 2nd.
Yeah, very true.
There
you cannot.
Had to be some fixture moving, gas lines, electricity,
a lot,
plumbing,
a whole lot.
Yeah. So this is Swan and Dolphin. Then across the street, they built another hotel called the Mare.
Swan Reserve.
Yeah, Swan Reserve, whatever it's called. It's very weird.
It's an odd-shaped building for sure.
And they built this beautiful room at the top of this building, 16th floor, which would add great, awesome fireworks view of everything. And at the last, I'm saying last minute, that's the way the story goes.
Whoever's decision this was.
Yeah, they moved it from the 16th floor down to the 2nd floor. So now you get views of nothing but the parking lots. And they turned that into a banquet space. They felt like they could sell more banquet space if it had this awesome view. Now that may be true.
I'd like to know how much.
I'd like to know.
I'd like to see the numbers.
Dinner every night with 300 people, or maybe selling it on the weekends for a couple events. I would think dinner every night for 300 people would have been
constant
more
turn would
than
make
banquets.
sense, but yeah,
than banquets. So whoever moved that was stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What were the other ones?
And I think just one more because it's new and you and I know we haven't been there yet. The Bourbon Steak by Michael Mina.
Michael Mina
in the Dolphin. Yeah. That one took over the Shula's restaurant, I believe.
That would be very expensive. Michael Mina and steak.
Yeah. This one's saying $35 to $59.99 per adult.
Wow. Yeah. And the other one is over at the Grand Destino too. That's on the pricey side too.
Yeah, we forgot about that one. Toledo's. That one I like that one really well. But like you said, it's one of those like G-Co. You have to be a little bit more adventurous because their menu is very. I think it's Spain inspired over there.
Spanish, yeah, kind of
Spanish, Spain, yeah,
on some of the stuff too.
So yeah, you have to have. I think over there compared to G-Co, over there I would have to say you need to be a little bit more adventurous than G-Co because their menu is definitely a little more different. Definitely different. Good, but different.
Yeah. If you stick to most of the signature dining restaurants on Disney property, and even some of the places that are not Disney, like Swan and Dolphin, you're gonna get a good meal. You're gonna get a pretty good meal.
Exactly.
Even if you're at the lower moderate end of that, you're still gonna get a good meal for the price. And listen, I'm not saying those restaurants are cheap. Nothing on Disney property is cheap. But listen, you're on vacation and you're on Disney property, so they get to charge you whatever they want.
Yeah. And if you're there and you're not worried about it, then enjoy every minute of it. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
You don't have to move your car, park it, pay on-property transportation.
Yeah.
I mean, you're there. Enjoy vacation. That's the whole point. Hey, we stay on property. We don't move the car.
Yeah.
In fact, actually, we don't move the hotel, but half the time.
Yeah, exactly. So, all right, kids, let's wrap it up. Tell them where to find us, Mr. James.
If you can't find us here or eating at one of the hotels, you can find us right here on the Extra Magic Hours.
The Extra Magic Hour podcast is not affiliated with the Walt Disney Company. All Disney parks, attractions, lands, shows, event names, etc. are registered trademarks of the Walt Disney Company.